What is going on, fam? Jada Black here, another live show. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. That's right, we are back over here on Jada Black live streams too. So make sure you like the stream as you come in. We're going to talk about women ruining their bodies to compete with other women. And we're also going to talk about Cardi B. She's going to be the subject of this stream because she canceled a recent show due to bad surgeries, okay? So make sure that y'all like the stream as you come in. I'm going to play these instrumentals, and I'm going to get back with my commentary.
Perfect.
What's good, people? What's good? It's your host, Jada Black. I am back, of course, live. Make sure that y'all like the stream and share it as well. I know some people are allergic to sharing because they don't want people to know their viewing habits, which, again, it is what it is. But I hope y'all are not the same people who are telling other people that they're not red pill enough, because that is my goal, to red pill in every facet of life, no matter what it is. But in this stream, we're going to talk about culture because I talk about culture more than anything. I don't care about politics. I don't care about, what your religion is. I don't care about, what crime was committed in your neighborhood, because, again, that stuff will solve itself. But I want to speak on culture because everybody can relate to it. And Cardi B right now, she is the face of the music scene as far as hip hop goes. Male or female, she's basically become the face of the music that is being played, whether y'all will like it or not. This is why I speak on Cardi B, and I will continue to speak on Cardi B, whether some of you like it or accept it or not. I mean, you can leave, I saw one person, they typed in my comment section of the video I posted yesterday, saying they were tired of, they got, burned out on me speaking on IG models. If you actually look at my videos, those videos are, for the most part, not about IG models. But that just shows you that people want to control what I put up because they don't like what I put up. And I put a mirror in the face of their favorite celebrities, and they don't like it. They don't like me speaking on Cardi B and some of these other people. And I do have a video for Megan Thee Stallion. I actually recorded it a month ago, but I never put it out. I haven't even edited it yet. Well, I'm going to put that out. But we're going to talk about women who refuse to, hire a trainer, eat better. Instead, they go for the quick fixes. And in Cardi B's case, and that's who we're going to talk about, she may have really ruined herself, with this one. See, these chicks be getting these quick fixes, and then they get back to work, like with Cardi. And I've given Cardi B credit. Cardi B works extremely hard. She works like she's trying not to go back to the strip club. Okay? Cardi B goes hard like she ain't trying to go back to the strip club. And that's to her detriment, because you can't be getting these surgeries and then thinking that you'll get right back on stage right after having those surgeries. That just shows where your mindset is. But we're going to get into all that. But make sure that y'all are liking the stream. Let's see who's here. True ATL and King Stace. Burns. Was it Burns? I'll just call you BRN, dude. Rodwell, Naima. One True Gem. Jonathan. Vernon. Nicole B. Trucker. Let's see. Beth. Shout out to Antoine with the super chat. And started Marie N. Let's see. Johnny. NBW. Tanner. Leon in my zone. Jermaine Vern. Let's see. Jessica. Mr. Old School. Chatto. Angela. Sauce Boss. Let's see. La Original. The Geo Scholar Curtis. The other Angela. Got two Angelas in here. Brittany B. Let's see. Verla. J24 Hours. RCH. Black Rain. What's good? I think that's everybody that's here so far. But of course, people gonna come in late, People gonna come in late, Obsidian, KT, what's going on? Ashton, like the stream, share it, people. We gonna get into these superficial efforts, you know. You know, Beth Blah, that's not true. I've never heard of Beyonce getting surgery, okay? And she's constantly on the road touring. And she's had children. So we can't use that as an excuse, you know. Cardi B likes being on stage. She likes to go out there and perform, you know, and she knows that she's trying to get some weight off. You see, the thing is this. I don't think it's about her being fat. I think it's about Cardi B wanting to compete with other women. That's why I titled this the way I did. What's going on, Felicia? She tried to get those abs. Y'all know those fake abs that they sew together? She's trying to get those abs that those women on Instagram work for. Now, some of them are gotten them, you know, surgical. You know. Listen, Beyonce, she's probably had surgery, but you don't hear about Beyonce canceling shows due to the surgery. The surgery she got worked. But see, the thing is this. Cardi B tried to get abs, okay? She tried to get those abs surgically, you know? And she's canceling shows because she, you know, doesn't want to ruin, you know, what was put together. And she's still in pain. You know, and I'm looking at this and I'm saying, you know, 10, 15 years ago, women wouldn't have been so quick to get surgery. People got to understand surgery takes time. Not only the operation, but the healing process. These females don't even care about that. They're just getting these surgeries done as if they're getting a checkup. It's almost like they're pain freaks. That's why you got chicks with all these tattoos all over, man. They're like pain freaks. Surgery is like a checkup nowadays. And Cardi B is having to cancel shows because she went and basically had botched procedures. I heard she also, not only did she get like a tummy tuck, but she also got a breast. She got some augmentation. I think she got her breast bigger. You know? But with all this access to money that they have, what's going on, Bella? They have access to getting personal trainers. There ain't no excuse. They just don't want to take the time to get right. So they just go to one of these plastic surgeons in Miami or LA and they get these procedures done. And then you're in pain. You can't even perform, Cardi, because you're trying to look perfect. You're trying to compete with all these other females on Instagram and social media because you know that Offset is still out there doing him. Shout out to Destiny and I appreciate that. Now let's go to the article here from TMZ. Let's go to TMZ. All right. It says Cardi B pulls out of concert, plastic surgery taking a toll. Cardi B is backing out of a Memorial Day weekend concert in Maryland, and TMZ has learned it's all because of some serious fallout from her recent cosmetic surgeries. Not just one, but multiple. Cardi was set to headline the 92Q Spring Bling Festival this Friday night in Baltimore, but now it's been postponed because she's got to pull out. Sources close to the rapper tell us CB needs to recover from her recent liposuction and breast augmentation. So you mean to tell me she's getting her breasts bigger? They're already big. She's getting them bigger. We're told it's gotten so bad she simply can't perform. A move her doctors had encouraged, telling Cardi she needs time to let the swelling go down and for her body to fully recover. Doctors are recommending a couple of weeks of R&R. Cardi's been extremely open about recently deciding to undergo procedures after giving birth to baby culture. Isn't this like the Queen Naija video I did? Queen Naija had surgery because she wanted to look good because of her self-esteem. Aisha Curry, she wanted to get bigger boobs to make herself feel good, or to fix them because they were, y'all say they were drooping. So, I guess to get them, upward instead of downward. What's with getting surgeries? Like, surgeries never really fix anything. It patches up a problem, but down the road, it doesn't help because you can become addicted to that. You can become addicted to getting those surgeries, those quick fixes. Like, yeah, somebody put Lil' Kim in the chat. Lil' Kim is known for getting the quick fixes. Every year she's getting more and more surgeries. I don't know if she's still doing it. Maybe she's calmed down recently. But she's known for constantly going under the knife. Going under the knife didn't stop Cardi from performing her ass off until now. She recently performed at Rolling Loud in Miami and was twerking nonstop in LA at the launch party at her Fashion Nova clothing line. Cardi told the crowd at her May 5th concert in Memphis that she should have canceled because moving too much is going to F up my lipo, but she rocked the house anyway. Our Cardi sources tell us the surgeries are fully catching up to her and the heavy workload proved to be too much too soon. Say what you want about Cardi B, and I have my opinions, right? But she works as if she's afraid that other women are going to catch up to her. Like, she still has that mindset she did when she was in the strip club, which has helped her. It really has. It really has, because she doesn't have to go this hard, but she still wants to go this hard because she still feels like she has to prove to people that she should be where she is, that she deserves her spot. So there was an update. Let's see. Cardi team tells TMZ Cardi says she's very disappointed and hates to let her fans down, but she wants to reassure them that she'll see them in September. And the organizers of that event said that Cardi will do a makeup date September 8th. So they're going to have to wait, to September later on this year in order to get a makeover show, Cardi B still going out there like she has something to prove. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But she has to understand that once the crowd no longer wants you, no longer supports you, Cardi, they're not going to support you. I don't care how hard you go. But when you get these surgeries, you're putting unneeded pressure on yourself physically and emotionally. And I want women out there to understand, you don't have to get surgeries to look like these women. A lot of these women that y'all see on Instagram, the majority of them done had surgeries. They will make videos in the gym, but they're not going to tell you the couple of botched surgeries they done had that they were able to fix and overcome. They're not going to tell you that. They're just going to say, look at my fitness videos. I'm drinking this tummy tea. But they're not going to tell you what they went through before all that, So you don't have to copy those women. Be authentic, be yourself. There's nothing wrong with putting the work in. Women like Cardi B got it. They have it. They can have a trainer or not a trainer, but they could have somebody like a nutritionist, go with her on a couple dates on the road. Make sure she's eating good. Because when you on the road like that, you probably have bad eating habits. So you might develop a gut or whatever. She can train. Listen, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, right? When he goes to different countries to film films, he's always in the gym. Always. I've seen this with a couple other actors as well. They're always in the gym, no matter what city, what country they're in the gym. See, we as men, we gotta get in the gym. We not out here getting no surgeries like that. But you have women out there who feel the need to get these surgeries to ruin their bodies. Shout out to Ricky E245. Appreciate that, bro. Salute to you, man. But I don't see the need for women, especially if you're naturally curvy. You may not have a big ass, but, again, you can always put the work in to sort of build something back there, See, we as men, we gotta work hard, man. We have to get in the gym, man. Ain't no excuse for us. We can't use the excuse of we working too much or, we got the kids too much. We can't use that excuse. We have to work hard constantly in order to be able to get the six pack we want or the toned pecs and arms and shoulders. We not going to get no surgeries. Nobody, listen, man, I myself don't want to go under the knife. I don't want to have to go and get surgeries because a lot of things can happen. Maybe whatever you're getting fixed or fixed up may not heal properly. And you have women who have literally said that they post certain things in order to basically put on a show for women, to compete with women, to show those women that they can outdo them. But meanwhile, whoever you're competing with, they're single just as you are. They're single just as you are. Shout out to Antoine, the cleanup man, LOL. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan be working out. A lot of those guys be working out, man. They not going to no doctors, man. See you, Patricia, was good. We have to put the work in, man. We don't get to make excuses. People want to make excuses with Cardi. Oh, she works a lot. She's a mother. Well, she also has people around her, a team around her who can help her. Now, I know that people are going to say, what's going on, Kelly? I know people are going to say that, we as men, we're trying to get with these women. You got to understand, men are visual. And if we see a woman with a six pack and, big hips, toned legs, we're going to like what we're seeing. Of course, we're going to like what we're seeing. Now, if a dude goes the extra mile and he's in the comment section stepping his ass off, or if he's in her DMs, that's totally different. But we're not out here in our everyday lives measuring the women on Instagram to the women at our jobs or the women that we come across on a daily basis. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I think just because you have dudes who are going to share a picture that they saw on social media, that don't mean that that's what he's looking for as a girlfriend. But I want the Cardi B's of the world to understand. Okay? You want to be at the top. You're going to have to physically be able to be in a solid place in order to be able to do that. When I mean solid, I mean you're going to have to keep from having all of these surgeries because it catches up with you. We don't know how many surgeries Cardi B has had. She started having surgeries before she even went on Love and Hip Hop. So we don't know how many surgeries she done had. She's probably had dozens. And it's all catching up to her because she has this schedule where she's constantly performing. That's a problem because her fans are paying money to go see her. Her fans are arguing and fussing and fighting with other people on her behalf. And they can't see you at Spring Bling because you're deciding to get more surgeries in order to look good for the gram. That's what we have going on. This is the culture that we have, man. You got women who feel like they have to be slores just to get any type of shine in the industry. You got women who feel like they have to be strippers on stage in order to get people's attention. Right. They would do that. Like, yeah, they will probably do that. You know? And I want people to understand is that looks fade. You cannot get surgeries in order to maintain a certain look that you feel like men are going to want, because men are going to want different things. You know? What's good, David? I just want a lot of you females to understand, because let me tell y'all something, man. It ain't just the celebrity females that are getting surgeries. I want y'all to understand it ain't just the female celebrities that are getting surgeries. It ain't just it's regular women out here getting surgeries. You know how many documentary shows I've seen where regular women were going and getting bigger breasts, we're getting their ass done, we're getting lip injections. Like, it ain't just the celebrity females. You got women who are working hard just so they can go and buy a bigger butt, because they're looking at their favorite women on social media. These women got the money. It ain't just rich women that out here getting surgeries. You probably got a woman at your job right now that done had a augmentation on her breasts. And you know who she is too. You see what I'm saying? So that is why I think it's very important for me to really speak on the culture, because we are in bad shape, people. We really are. We are in bad shape. Make sure y'all like the stream, people. Because it's trickling down. The younger and younger females are getting surgeries. You know? And the thing is that they don't even have to do it. They really don't. As thirsty as a lot of these guys are, they really ain't got to do that. You can build you an ass. You can. You don't have to go through all these different measures in order to try to look like your favorite IG model. Listen, you don't have to be like those women. Those women are having surgeries, or those women are they got personal trainers for the most part. But the Cardi B's of the world they're getting surgeries like it's a regular checkup. You don't need to be putting your body through that. You don't. And what's very interesting is that I always hear about how black women say they have natural asses, but they're the main ones getting the surgeries. Have y'all noticed that? I did the video about Miss Miami. Okay? She going out. She said that her ass was already nice enough, but she went and bought one, or went and got injections in order to make it bigger. But they will talk about how white women are trying to look like them by getting bigger butts, and Hispanic women. But we know that that's not true. We know that's not true. We know that there are black women out here who don't have natural big asses at all. They have flat asses, you know. I've seen a lot of flat ass sisters, you know. And again, if you like your body and you like the way that you look, you shouldn't even need that. You shouldn't even want that type of attention. Like, why would you want dudes staring at your ass all the time, complimenting your ass all the time? But there are women, they like that. They like to get those compliments. That's why they will go and get these, butts, and they'll go get bigger tits, and they will show it off. And that's the society that we're in right now. We're in a society, man, that praising the Cardi B's of the world, and that's why I speak on her. And I know that some of you don't like it, but so too bad. She is the it girl. She is perpetuating stereotypes. So just get ready for people to speak on it. Just get ready to speak on it. And I honestly, in all honesty, right, I have nothing against women who may want to go and, who want to go and alter their body, so to speak. That's their business. I have no say so on what you do with your body. Just like when I did the stream about abortions. If you choose to go and do that, that's on you. That's your choice. But when you are a Cardi B, and your fans who are young and impressionable in their teens and their 20s, they're going to emulate you. Just like you got these dudes walking around with skinny jeans and colored hair because they see their favorite rappers like that. They go and they try to copy the same thing. That's just where we're at, people. That's where we're at. That's why I'm going to speak on this. This woman is canceling shows because of botched surgeries, because she's not allowing herself to heal. Or they told her she'd be healed up by a certain time frame, and she hasn't healed, and she's still doing shows. Because, again, she's a very hard worker. You will never hear me say that Cardi B isn't a hard worker when it comes to performing and being able to be out there and make music. You know what I'm saying? You never hear me say that. But the fact that you're still in your 20s and your body is already starting to break down due to these surgeries, that's a problem. Yeah, you got brothers, you got rappers out here wearing, skirts and dresses too. You got dudes literally wearing baby Pampers and calling themselves baby. You got a lot of that going on out here too. Like the stream, people, like the stream. These are very different times, man. Listen, once again, I'm not a moralist. I'm not going to be the moral police. I just don't want you to harm yourself or anybody else. And I think Cardi B is harming herself. No, Cardi B is in her 20s. She's in her 20s. She just lived a rough life, according to her. When the rougher your life is, the older you look at a younger and younger age. We have a feminist SJW society that wants women to be as slutty as possible, and they want men to be as effeminate as possible. We are just in a different time and age, people. That's why it's very important to really have a position in life. And to really look at things for what it is. It's very easy to dismiss Cardi B. You don't like her, that's fine. You think that she's ugly, that's fine. But the impact that she's having is something that is you see it. But also you have to look at the fact that because she's gotten so popular, and she's getting surgeries, that's going to popularize surgeries. It's going to popularize going out there and cutting up your body. Shout out to Classy Young Man. Appreciate it. We have to really be able to, as people, we have to be able to, even if we like somebody's music or we like them, we're a fan of them sports wise, we still can call them out. I think people are afraid to call out people because they're fans. But this woman Cardi B is in her 20s, people. She's younger than me. I believe Cardi is slightly younger than me. And her body is already being wrecked due to surgeries. Imagine how she's going to be when she's in her 30s. She's barely going to be able to perform. Now, we've seen her go off, so we know she has that energy. But how long is that's going to last? You're taking medications. You're probably drinking a little alcohol. Maybe. That's why I want to speak to the women, which is the original premise of this stream. Do you as women find yourselves competing with other women? Have any of you women in the chat found yourselves in a situation where you felt like you wanted to compete with other women for as far as looks is concerned? And are you willing to do whatever it takes to compete with other women? Shout out to Sid17. I just watched the City Girl twerk video for the first time. We are really in the end times. You know, the most distressing part of that video was the girl who was twerking in the dirt. There was a girl that was twerking in the dirt, people. I mean, she just, I don't know if she had any underwear or what, but she was twerking her ass off in that dirt. And I said, wow. Even though I seen chicks twerk before, of course. I've seen them twerk on the ground, and that. But just seeing that just lets y'all know, man, when these chicks get turned up and they're in their element, they're willing to do anything. They will do, if they're in their element and they're comfortable, ain't no telling what they'll do. You know, ain't no telling what they'll do. And I think that when you put women in a competitive environment with each other, they will do some of the craziest shit, man. They will. If a woman is competing with another woman, they will do things that you will never imagine them doing in a different situation. That's why you have a lot of times, man, you gotta stop treating women like they're, expensive, like they're expensive cars. Like you don't want to dirty it up, smudge it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, man, these women have done disgusting shit. Okay? And they'll do it again in the right environment. You want to see the true nature of a female come out, put her in a situation where she's competing with another female. You're going to see a different side of her that you've never seen before, because women are fiercely competitive. They are fiercely competitive, man. Fiercely competitive. Now I'm about to put the call in here. Let's see. Just look at your workplace. Look at how competitive women are in the workplace. All you have to do is look in the workplace. If you look in the workplace, look how competitive women can be and how they get. how snarky, how sarcastic they are with each other, how petty and catty. That's why I would prefer to work with just a bunch of dudes. It's a better environment, especially for me. It's been a better work environment because they're professionals. I mean, you got dudes that'll talk shit, here and there, but if they're talking shit, they're talking shit in your face. They're not talking behind your back. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, it's La Original.
Yo, what's good, La Original?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great over here.
You surgery free?
Huh?
You surgery free or you getting?
I'm definitely surgery free. I've never had a surgery. You know what I'm saying? Are you surgery free? Have you had any?
Yeah, I'm surgery free.
All right.
I have a student loan to pay back, so I couldn't get a surgery if I wanted to.
Okay.
But but no. To answer your question, I most females, and I'll be honest, even me, I struggled with my self-esteem for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I got over that hump and I got over that hurdle. It's like you are stuck with yourself. You only have one body, one life, and you can't be anybody else but you.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to be somebody else is uncomfortable. Not that I was trying to be anybody else, but I just, every female has their own insecurities, Like for a man might wish he was taller or slimmer, whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and I think that most females, it crosses their mind, like, oh, well, I could do a little this, or I could do a little that. I think it crosses everybody's mind. It's crossed my mind before,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to go and do it. Because it's not, my thing is this, if you're going to go and get surgery, I think that you should at least try your very hardest and your very best in the gym first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you get surgery, you still need to work out and live a healthy lifestyle, because I was going to waste that money just to gain back the weight.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
most of these females have low self-esteem, and that's why they're getting the surgery. But the surgery doesn't fix it, because you see that they end up going back and getting another procedure.
Yeah, it's just a quick fix. That's all it is. A quick fix.
Yeah, and then you gotta think, as you age, everything is gonna go south. You age, and I don't think there's anything wrong with aging. I think I think being able to grow old is beautiful, because at least you can say you made it to 50, 60, 70. Some people didn't, so you have to learn to appreciate each day and each year of life you have. But as you get old, things are gonna go south, and the older you get, them surgeries don't look good. Like when you see older people who have like liver function, and I say, she looked crazy. And the thing is, black women are known to be curvy. So I've seen girls who they already have tits but they have a nice frame. Not everybody looks good thick. They have a nice frame, but they feel the need to go and get something done to their body. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with your body. You look fine the way that you are. So it's low self-esteem. You have to learn to love yourself. Once you get over that hurdle and you learn to fall in love with you, other people's opinions don't matter. I can tell you straight up, I'm the queen and not giving a fuck. I can give a fuck about anybody.
Right. That's the thing. Like, I've said it. Like, there's women out there, man. They have very low self-esteem, and that's why you see them react the way they do.
To men, you have to learn to just love you. If a guy gives you a compliment and he says, "Oh, you look very nice," there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, thank you." But going out of your way to get attention from men, or feeling a particular way because a man isn't paying you any attention, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe if a man isn't paying you attention, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because maybe that man is a piece of garbage. And maybe he feels like, she looked like she don't even go for that. She looks like a very classy woman, so I wouldn't even want to approach her in a disrespectful manner. It's just a part of growing up and being mature and being an adult. And it's sad, to be in your 20s and you getting surgery already.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, and
But I guess she has an image to hold.
yeah. Yeah, she's in her 20s and her body's already starting to break down. That says a lot. I believe she's been getting surgeries for a long time, like since she was on the
She
pole.
never needed surgery though. Her tits look, Cardi B's tits look absolutely crazy, and I mean in the worst way. They look crazy. They look gross. They look like eyeballs. They look like cockeyed eyeballs.
Yeah, she's probably had a couple. She probably had a couple of work. I think she's probably done had at least a couple of different procedures on her.
She had her breast done, and she had her butt done. Her butt looks real. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does. It fits her body. It ain't too wide. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Nikki like.
Yeah, she kept it small because she has a naturally small frame. This is why, to be honest, had she not said anything, I would not have known.
Mm-hmm.
But her body before it wasn't necessary. Everybody isn't going to be curvy or be thick or have a snatch waist. I mean, if you are shaped like a grilled cheese sandwich, then it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's men out here that love grilled cheese sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Suck it up, keep moving.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And that's why
you just gotta learn to love yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to learn to fall in love with you.
Uh-huh.
If you don't love you, you can't expect anybody else to love you or to know how to. Because if you don't even know how to love yourself, you can't guide anybody. You can't give a man guidance on how to love you properly.
Right. All right, RUlNlNG, I appreciate you calling in. Okay, I'm gonna get some more of these calls. All right.
All righty. Bye.
Bye. Shout out to RUlNlNG. Appreciate her calls. She always brings the energy. Always brings the energy. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
How you doing, man?
What's good, man?
What's up? I'm in my zone in the chat room.
Okay, cool. I see you.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I think well, first I want to ask you how you doing, man.
I'm good, man. I'm good. How about you, man?
Good, man. I'm blessed, man. Life is good, man. But
cool.
But concerning this topic, man, I don't. That sends a bad message. And you know what's going on in society is called human social engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like engineering, in this particular situation, is engineering our women for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Like they think because one woman is getting this type of attention that they're going to get the exact same type of attention.
Right.
And then some of them they don't even end up wanting that attention. It's probably something that they thought that they wanted for a little while, and then it started getting annoying to them, or it started being like you'll start getting stalkers and all this other stuff, and they're not really into you.
Right.
Actually, that's gonna add another layer. All they're gonna be doing is like looking at your assets, instead of your assets and what you can really bring to the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that sends out the wrong message. Me, I don't want no woman with all of that. I'm good on all of that, especially these days when it's so common. I remember in the early 90s. I'm 30.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the early 90s. You'll see Holly Berry, all these black celebrities. They was natural, and it looked so good. And seeing a woman like that today, to me, is better than seeing these girls with all these surgeries, because it's rare now that you see a woman in her natural state. It's more commendable and respectable now. I think social media has poisoned women into believing that that's what's in, that's what's good, and it's really not. It's not worth the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the women. If you look at the women from like the 90s, even the 80s, and you look at women that you see now, especially on like reality TV, they look so different. They look very different. And I think that now in your everyday life, you are going to see more natural women. Well, I guess if you're in a big city, maybe like Atlanta or like a Miami, maybe you'll see a lot of surgically enhanced women. But if you're in like smaller towns, you may see more natural women, and you learn to appreciate that a little bit more, because we do get on social media and we see these women with all these extra. They got some extra everything. They got nose jobs. They don't got work done on their face, and they just look very plastic. Yeah.
And I want to say one more thing. The one reason why I wouldn't want to mess with a woman that has those types of surgeries or anything is that because me as a man and me loving a woman, my woman, whoever that is or may be, like I would be continuously concerned about her and her health and her well-being. You know, you could be in good health and then all of a sudden, so something like that can happen at the worst time. You just never know. And like we've been talking about, as you age, you know, that stuff is going. You're gonna have to keep putting money into to keep that up to fit your body. It's gonna be costly. And then Cardi B is in her 20s. Like if she got a trainer, like she said, she'd be all right, man. Like man, your self-esteem is way more priceless than anything that you're gonna get surgery-wise on your body.
I agree. Yeah, but thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it. And get some more phone calls. All right. Shout out to the caller calling in. Yeah, it was in my zone. He was. Yeah. Yeah, listen, man, y'all got what's the point of making money if you can't get the best people to help you physically? You know, trainers, nutritionists. You know, people to really help you, you know, get in shape to the point to where you can have those abs you're seeking to surgically enhance. But it's all about the quick fix. We want everything now. We don't want to have to wait for anything. You know, we want things now. Everything is now. You know, I think that's why relationships kind of flop, because everything's good at the beginning, but then you get into a relationship and you're like, you know, what are we doing? You know, what do we do next? You know, what do we do next? That's where a lot of relationships go, because our want everything now mindset. Like we want the relationship to be good every day. You know, you're not going to have off days, you know. You're not going to have days where we're just not, you know, very affectionate, you know. They want to be affectionate every day. They want to go on a date every day. You know, they want you to spoil them every day, you know. But when you're not doing that, all of a sudden there are problems, you know. Right, JJ? Hit the like, people. Don't you know how better and simpler life was when you had to wait for certain things, like you had to build up towards it. There's no build up anymore. Everything is right where you want it. You know, we have all these different streaming services, different types of the same type of restaurants, and you know, there's no build up. There's no being able to wait on certain things, you know. Put the number back in the chat. I'll call in. If you want to speak on the topic. Everybody has flaws, man. Nobody's, like you said, nobody's perfect, man. You don't have to go surgically enhance yourself and make yourself, you know, physically ruin yourself, you know. Yeah, like you can go and look up, even if it's a random person, you can go and try to look them up on Facebook. Have y'all ever ran into like a random chick in your city, and you weren't able to get her name or number or anything, so you go look her up on Facebook? You could do that shit now. I mean, you could have done this shit for a long time. I'm just saying, just like there's ways of finding people, you know. I mean, personally, instead of just, you know, you see them across the room and, you know, they're going in a different direction. You're like, damn, if they was only... You're live with Jada Black. What's good?
Hi, Jay.
Hey, what's going on? What's your name?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's your name?
Okay, so...
Oh, it's
you
Bella.
said
Bella.
she doesn't need to
Bella.
work, right?
Hey.
But...
Bella.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Just checking.
Wait, let me put my headset on.
All right. Fella's about to take off, and I had to say, hold on.
Okay. Was I hollering or something like that?
Yeah. Nah, you good. You good.
Okay, so you said that she doesn't need to work, right? But check this out. I'm sure that you've seen these interviews. She said numerous times that if she doesn't work, she's going to go broke. So you know what that means, right? And it's been said before, she has that 360 deal.
That means that
even though she got all these endorsements,
yeah.
she got the Fashion Nova, she's getting booked in Disney. She got to pay them people back.
Yeah, but she also is. Hold on, but thing is, Bella, if she's living an expensive lifestyle, that's her fault. You know.
Yeah, that's true, but she still got to pay them back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure Cardi is making money. Her and Offset bought like 5 houses in Atlanta. So I'm from what I understand. So they got money. I don't think they don't have money.
That's what they say, but I've yet to see proof because they be showing everything online.
But she got it, man. She's selling out. She's selling out stadiums, man. She got.
On her live. She was complaining, telling Offset, "Oh, you don't even drive that Bentley truck I bought you." She said something like that. And you already want me to buy you another one. So she's also like spending money frivolously. Yeah. Buying gifts and shit like that to keep Offset. And she sucks his toes.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. When you spend money like that and you're not putting the money towards anything like a business or a company that could benefit you and benefit Offset, that lets me know that you're living an expensive lifestyle. And that is why that she's probably doing all these shows and she's getting these surgeries. These surgeries ain't cheap, probably, because she's probably getting the best doctors. She's getting her book situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So she's putting a lot of money towards trying to quick fix instead of hiring. It don't cost that much to hire a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? Or get people to either teach her or to cook her better, healthier shit so she can have the type of body she wants.
No, that's true. And she also hasn't changed her eating habits because every time, like, I be all over Instagram, right? So every time that she updates her stories, like every hour or so, she's always eating fast food. She's always eating pizza. She's always eating burgers. She's always eating, like, chili fries. Like, if you just got fresh surgery, don't you have to switch up your diet until you're good? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But she's always eating junk.
Yeah, and when you on the road, that's what happens. When you on the road constantly, you're going to be eating a lot of junk. That's why I told her she may need to have, maybe I wouldn't say a chef, but just an nutritionist, somebody that can keep on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need that because if you're just on the road with your, she can afford it. She absolutely can. But it's all about effort.
You know who got a natural body? I don't know if you checked her out yet, Meg Thee Stallion. She just dropped a video today. Her body's all natural, and the dancers in the video, everybody got a natural body.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta check that out. The song "Realer," she dropped it, and it's dope. But you know what's so messed up? That she's not getting the support that Cardi's getting, because if you look at the comments, not here on YouTube, right? Go look at the comments on Instagram. You got people dragging her, talking about she looked like a man and this and that, but under the same breath, they're bringing up Cardi. Somebody in the comments even said, but Cardi's popping. I just can't get into Meg. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's like, you want a natural girl that knows how to rap, that's better than Cardi, but you're bashing her. And you're bringing up Cardi. Like, you can't please people.
Yeah, well, people don't. There's some people just don't like Meg Thee Stallion anyway. So nothing that she really going because they see her as competition with Cardi or Nicki. So. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway, that's it.
Okay, cool, Bella. I appreciate you calling in.
Okay. Later.
All right, bye. Shout out to Bella calling in. Always hyped. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you on the road and you're touring. And you somebody like you have no discipline, you probably gonna be eating a lot of fast food. Especially if you got a bunch of people around you talking about they hungry, they want to get fed. So yeah, Meg Thee Stallion she's natural, lanky, curvy, But yeah, I got a video addressing why she may not get the support of the Cardi B's of the world. You know what I'm saying? India, I seen what her name is. You said you watching my videos all day, India Nasha. You say you spent the day listening to me. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate when people can binge watch my videos. That's why I make the content I make to make it binge watchable. You know. You Marie Ann, you really think that Yes Jules has a nice looking body? Yeah. Like the stream. Yeah, The Rock does have cheat days, but not too many of them. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, what's up? It's Antoine Wood.
What's good, Antoine?
What's going on, man? On the road right now, heading to Long Island, New York.
Okay. Always on the road,
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, man, gotta make that money. You know, these bills never stop.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
Yeah. As far as the topic, yeah, as far as Cardi B, what she's doing is going down the path of artificial body parts, like going to surgeries. You know, that's not good, because usually when you get the silicone breast implants and the ass implants, you got to keep putting that stuff in your body every 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
And that breaks down your body, and it's not good. That stuff is poisonous. You know, I just don't see how people can go under anesthesia.
Yeah.
You know, you at the mercy of this doctor or this health physician, and you can wind up dead. That's what happened to Kanye West's mom. That's how his mom died, trying to get plastic surgery. You know, and it's a shame, but literally, you playing with your life, taking a risk like that. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's why I speak on these topics, because these women are getting surgeries like they're getting a regular checkup. Like, they don't give a fuck about the pain. Okay, you know.
Yeah, man. But you know, social media is not helping either, because you look on Facebook, especially Instagram, which is slower haven. You always see somebody twerking or some chick with thongs and G-strings on. And every chick becomes infatuated with that, and now they want that type of body, and they go to have surgery and just to get a quick fix. All you got to do is maintain a healthy diet and just work out, and you'll get in shape with no problem. You know.
Yeah.
Me, I'm on the road. I maintain myself. Like, I still have a 36-inch waist. You know, I watch my diet, watch what I eat. I stay away from fast food. I stay away from sugary drinks. You know, I carry 100-pound barbells with me in the truck all the time.
Okay.
You know, when I can't get to the gym when I'm off of work.
Yeah.
And I just maintain my health. You know, see, it's easy for men. Men, we can get muscular with no problem and maintain our shape. But women can too, but it's just a lot of women is just so infatuated with these quick fixes and this surgery. I don't think that's a wise gamble, and it's just too risky. It's not worth it to me. That's just my opinion.
No, it's not, because the pain and the botchery that can happen, because a botch can happen, and then the fact you got to be taking all these different medications, that can make things like worse. It can take things from bad to worse, you know.
Yeah, that's just too much. That's a clusterfuck. I wouldn't want to go through that.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Shout out to you. I'll let you get to the rest of your calls.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks for calling in, Antoine.
All right, peace, brother.
All right, peace. Shout out to Antoine. My chat, you know, getting that, you know, putting in that work for Amazon. You know. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up,
What's good, man?
bro?
All right.
Yeah, I just want to say right quick, man, you got to look at the role models for young black women nowadays. Like, when I was growing up, the female rappers were like MC Light, Queen Latifah, and Sister Soldier. Then a couple years later, it came Lauryn Hill. Now we got Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and the City Girls.
Yeah.
I don't think that's by accident, bro.
No, it's not. They've been working on conditioning people for a while. Just by them promoting the stripper culture, the twerking. They've been promoting that heavy and trying to popularize it. you know, and now it's every rapper is twerking. Like you don't see a female rapper just, you know, rapping. She got to twerk too. She got to show you that she can twerk too.
They got white girls twerking now.
Yeah, yeah. That's how they seeped it into the culture of like mainstreams through white girls.
Yeah,
Like your Miley Cyrus, you know.
Yeah, and speaking of women competing with each other, brothers, really ask yourself, how often in your regular life do you see girls walking around that look like them chicks on Instagram?
Right. Yeah. Right. Like I don't.
You just walk. You walking through Walmart, you gonna see some chick looking like Sid Santana.
Nah.
You know, even when you go to the club, man, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm. You'll see a lot of
like
average looking women. Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying like women are very competitive with each other.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be my whole game in high school.
Oh yeah.
I'd always talk to two sets of friends. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I talked to both of them. I never determined which one I really wanted. And like the other one would always tell me dirt about the other chick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like if you mess with me, you know, she'll do more with you, you know, but she's kind of like that. But you know, I'm like a better girl. Shit like that, you know, they'll cut each other's throats in a second for a dude, bro. Trust
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I've seen that myself. But with sisters.
I ran that on like, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen that myself, but with two half sisters. But yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I ran that on like 3 sets of girls, bro. Until they finally caught on. They was like, you that guy that like to get plans to play on each other. they finally caught on or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All surgery is like I didn't mind her when she got a Teespring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see nothing wrong with something like that.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna have 4 and 5, you know what I'm saying, breast jobs and a new booty job and all that shit. That's just getting crazy, bro.
Yeah. And it's becoming an obsession,
And
man.
like, yeah, and you fucking like influence all these other young girls. You think, look at Kylie Jenner. How many fucking white girls you think are getting them lip fillers because of her?
Yeah.
Now, you know, I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to be brief, Jay, man. I appreciate your time, bro.
Okay, cool. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Thank you.
All right. Shout out to you. Good call. We have some good calls tonight. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello? Yo. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, I hear you. What's going on?
Not much. I just want to say, like, these, I think that these young girls, I think parents need to teach these young girls not to idolize these female celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Because, to me, these celebrities are not gods.
Mm-hmm.
They are human people that have problems just like everyone else. They just have money. But money doesn't mean that, the money doesn't make you immune to problems. They're not gods. They're human.
Right.
And what they have to learn is that these celebrities are not perfect. So if you're going out here following behind these celebrities, and listen, I'll give you Cardi B, for example. She's not a good role model for young girls at all.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to follow up behind her, it's not going to turn out too good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And also the females, you know, fixing their bodies to compete with other girls and stuff like that, it's not worth it. At the end of the day, you got to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the right one if just be you. There's only one you, and that's you.
Right.
And you going out here getting breast implants and butt implants to try to compete with somebody else, why? It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing is that, you know, it isn't just a talking point for me. Like, I've literally heard women say, well, we don't get dressed up for y'all. We get dressed up for other women. So to me, that's a form of competing without them actually having to say it, but I know that's what they meant by that.
Oh yeah, it's competing. It's competing. It's no doubt competing for male attention. They're competing for male attention. That half of these guys themselves, they're not real men. They only look for one thing. They only look at you for your body. They don't care about your personality or nothing else. So why are you competing for attention for some of these guys?
Yeah.
A real man he's not gonna be too impressed too long about your body. After a while, and I said this when I called you another time. After a while, a guy, if he's a real man, he's gonna look past that beauty and he's gonna look past that body. Because if you don't have a personality, you don't have your shit together, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? So what do you compete? Just be you, get yourself together, be the best woman you can be, and the right guy's gonna come for you.
Also, it's the 80-20 as well. You got the 80-20 as well, as far as like ratio of the men that they want and the men they ain't really checking for, you know?
Yeah. So basically, that's all I wanted to say. Didn't want to keep you on too long, man.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for calling in, bro.
All right, no problem, bro.
All right. Shout out to calling in. What's going on? You live? It hung up. Make sure y'all like the stream. I just want y'all to understand, man, like people are waking up. You know, there are women who are waking up. I have women, like there was a female who was just in the chat. And there's other women who came to me and told me that I help them understand, especially from a male's perspective, what's going on with these women. All right, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
From Florida.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Pretty good, man. I've been a big fan of yours. I've been binge watching your videos all day, but man, I want to get to the subject about women ruining their bodies to compete with other women. Yeah, I remember this seeing it all. I think it's just like, I think it was female caller said earlier about everyone has insecurities, men and women. Like, from my perspective, years ago, I was losing my hair and stuff. I never went out and got into surgery and stuff like that. It's like there's more important stuff to try to fix insecurities like that. It's like I just can't see myself or any other woman going to get surgery and stuff like that, where it's just you're gonna get the wrong type of attention from women and men.
Yeah, and especially how far they're willing to go. Like women ain't even leaving much to the imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like they're showing just about everything except for everything. You know?
Yeah, that's true, and it's rare now you see a natural woman like. I appreciate like. Just because a woman has a nice body, there's a real man, like the previous caller said, he's not gonna stay around just one with nice body. So just because a woman with a nice body, but a woman that has the shit together, let's be honest, that's not much.
Yeah, the thing is, the reality that women who get these surgeries gotta understand is once a dude done hit it a few times, man, he's out of there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he's out of there, man.
But man, I don't want to keep you on the phone for a while. I just wanted to get that point in and keep doing your thing, man.
Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man.
All right, later, man.
All right, shout out to the calling in. Y'all get these surgeries. This is why a lot of these women are single. Because they'll get into relationships, right? But the relationship won't last that long. So they get with a dude. Let's say they get with a dude, right? They want to go public and start plastering all over Instagram, but the relationship over before she even able to do that. Because he was only with her because of the size of her fake ass. That's it. And once he done hit it a couple times, he done got bored. He's sick of the attitude. He tired of you being in your phone all the time. He is gone. Okay? He's out of there. Okay? And you back to being single, thirst trapping to see what you can find. Okay? And that's the reality of a lot of these chicks, man. That's why you never see them with a wedding ring on their finger. You never see them with a guy who has married them or going to marry them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you present yourself as a sexual object, you're going to be treated that way. I'm not saying it's right, but if you're putting yourself out there as that, that is how people are going to perceive you. You know? So this is why I tell women, don't try to be like them. You ain't got to get no surgery. For what? So you can just be looked upon as a sexual object? You don't want that life. You really don't. You really don't want that life. You know, you want a guy to like you for you. Not saying he ain't gonna want to sleep with you, of course. He wants to be attracted to you, but you don't want it to be a situation of it's just because of your ass. You know, and women unfortunately are getting with dudes who with them because of the asses. You're live with Jada Black. Yes.
Oh, okay, you can hear me now. I called before. You didn't hear me. I had to hang up because you had the 903 number. This is BK. What's up?
What's good, BK? It's been a little while.
I know it's been a minute since you heard from me.
Yeah. You know you're a regular caller. You know you're a regular caller, right?
Yeah, I know it's been a while, but I was listening to Antoine. I said, "Wow, this is the first time I'm listening. I hear his voice."
Yeah. Shout out to Antoine, Philly's own.
Yeah, but listen, as far as competition, for us women, there's always going to be competition, whether we don't want to be, or whether we just not even thinking about it. There's so many choices out here. And as far as the image, because for years I wasn't too keen on myself either. I didn't feel like I wasn't blossoming enough for my looks. And it took a lot of years to get over that. And I'm not trying to, even if I had the money too. I'd rather take my money. Please, invest your money into things that's going to benefit you in the future. Now, for some women, they look at, building up their bodies as an investment. They think that's the best investment in the world.
Right.
Okay? But like I said, health-wise, it's not. Please, go. I mean, that money that they're spending, you know how much that's a down payment for a house? Right. You can get a car. Okay. Get into the stock market or something. Right. I mean, here's a stock tip. Invest in some pharmaceuticals or coffee, okay? I'm being crazy. But for Cardi, I wish, if I could be her mother, because she's young enough to be my daughter. And her mother is around, Her mother's probably, besides she has other people babysitting, I'm quite sure she's babysitting her daughter. I don't know what type of relationship they have. You know what I mean? But Cardi seemed like the type, she'd probably be a little hard-headed. If she had someone to tell her A, B, C, and D, she seemed like the type of person, she makes up her mind, whatever she wants to do, she's just going to go and do it.
Yeah, she's not going to listen to nobody.
Yeah, because she feel like now she is accomplishing everything that she wants to do, and she's out there then for herself, and then for what's the space, her husband or whatever. So I guess she feel all that, and only 26 years old.
Yeah.
You had Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, she was on, what show she was on? She said that she had to decrease her bra size because, she's natural. And the weight was kind of like you know, hurting on her back. So she had to get that. She had to get a couple of sizes decreased.
I can understand
so
that
imagine,
in their situation. Yeah. I mean, I can understand. I can understand a woman wanting to do that in that situation if it's hurting them physically. Their natural, something naturally on them hurting them physically, them getting work done in order to help alleviate that. You know what I'm saying? But if you got women out here trying to fix, they trying to alter, and I think that's where the problem is coming in.
Yeah, so if you have a person like Queen Latifah now, decreasing her naturalness, I wish, some women can kind of like, follow that in some sense, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But I ain't gonna take too much of your time.
Okay. All right, BK. Well, thanks for calling in. It's good to hear from you.
Okay. All right, you have a good one.
All right, you too. All right.
All right.
Shout out to BK calling in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, I've heard of women getting breast reductions because they having back issues. I can understand that. Rhea, no, her body isn't her business necessarily because she makes music, So I don't think it's just her body. You're live with Jada Black.
Their bodies to compete because there's no competition. Don't nobody want no pots and pans booty, no semen booty, no finger block booties. Niggas don't want that shit. There's no competition.
Well,
they can't compete.
Well, I've seen dudes with women who are built flat. So I mean, it just depends on the guy for the most part. Depends on the guy.
Listen, when we talk about, like you said, when it comes to that, getting that ring on it, there's no competition. Niggas is not gonna, nah.
No, man, there's a lot of single big booty chicks on social media, partner. Okay? A lot of them chicks are single. Yeah.
There's no competition, bro. They change it to compete for nothing.
Yeah. But
you can't compete. It's over with.
That's the thing. But if you ain't got no qualities, you gonna win out. You gonna lose out regardless of anything. If you don't have no qualities, you can't get that man to want to commit to you. You definitely gonna lose out.
It's over with.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, bro. Appreciate that. All right. So there's no competition as far as I want to say this though. I can understand you investing in your body because you want to look better, but that's not even the achievable goal anymore. It's almost like they're trying to monetize it. But what ends up happening is they get unhappy and they go back under the knife again and again and again. Because look at Queen Naija. Queen Naija was she wasn't fat, but she had a little bad builtness in her. She probably looked like when she got 50, she probably looked like her mother. So she went and got the big hips, to try to alter that, But again, you can always get yourself in a shape to where you can avoid looking bad built too much, But that's the thing with Queen Naija, Well, you gotta understand, Rhea, most of her fans are women. She ain't got a lot of male fans like that. A lot of her fans are women, man. Let's keep it real. So if she's looking good for her female audience, And she won't even really put up like thirst traps like she used to, But yeah, it's becoming an addiction, man. It's definitely becoming an addiction. Yeah, botch is the new normal. It's normal for these chicks to get these bot surgeries, and you have to go back to the surgeon, back and forth. So maybe 1 or 2 more calls. I'll wrap it up. Maybe 1 more, maybe 2 more, and I'll wrap up the show. Let's see. Shout out to Real Virtue. Jaye, is masculinity under attack in America? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Masculinity is under attack. But from what I'm seeing, you have males who are embracing it. They are embracing it. Olivia Harris, you look new. What's going on? Shout out to all the new people that's listening. I'm gonna start pointing y'all out. I know there's new people watching. I know there's some of you motherfuckers that don't like me. Are listening too. Shout out to all of you, okay? Young Jay, I see you. Shout out to everybody that's coming in, sliding in, Your name is Deborah. Yes, she's an entertainer, but you mean to tell me that all or most entertainers go to get surgeries, multiple surgeries? She had to cancel a show because she physically can't go. Is that normal? Why can't these lazy mother? But listen, man. Cardi got to stop being lazy. Get your ass in the gym and get to work, okay? Destiny23 says new to the channel. I appreciate that. Destiny being new. Hopefully you subscribed. Hit the notification bell. The only thing worse than Drake is Cardi B. Aubrey and Cardi B. Women actually like to compete with each other. You can see it in their eyes. When I go to the gym, it's like a battleground. Oh yeah, Olivia, I'm telling you, man, I've been around when women are competitive as hell. Women are competitive as hell. Demetria Gonzalez, you look new. I haven't seen your name before. What's going on? Devin says, what's up, Jay? Okay, what's good? Well, Offset not going nowhere. He wants to be tied to Cardi. Cardi is the face. Listen, man, y'all may not like this, but she's one of the faces of hip hop, especially of hip hop today, 2019. So Offset ain't going nowhere regardless. Offset is not going anywhere regardless, okay? Offset got a good thing going, man. He ain't going nowhere. Listen, man, you want to break the ice with women, get her and another woman competing with each other, man. Then you'll see the vibe. You're live with Jada Black. What's good?
Hello.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yo.
Yeah, nothing much, man.
I just want to speak on the situation, man. It's just crazy how I just find it crazy, all of this going on. But black, male masculinity is being questioned.
Your call dropped, bro. Yeah, your call dropped. Yeah, man, when I see people making videos about, what's the guy name? James Charles and Jeffree Star and this Tati chick, and I'm seeing women literally acting as if they're one of the girls, that says a lot about society. But that, let me tell y'all something, but that makes women look bad. When you tie yourself to gay men and they do makeup and, you know, all these aesthetics, and you're looking to them to make you look more feminine, man, that says the declining of femininity as well, you know. So it's very crazy out here. It's crazy out here, man. But let me tell you something, these quick fixes, man, they're not good. Quick fixes are not good, man. Let me tell you what quick fixes does. It's going to have you buying more medication, you know, to alleviate the pain that's going to continue to occur. And you know, these people probably can't even sleep, can't even get up and do anything because they're deciding to get quick fixes instead of putting that work in. We are indeed in troubled times. That is why we have to have a group of people who are willing to be honest with each other. I want y'all to understand, like, I see people talk about community and people coming together, but they hate other people who look like them. Like I see black people on social media talking about coming together and bringing black people together, but they hate other black people. You know, they disrespect each other. But you want to build a community with each other? Get the fuck out of here. You're not building nothing. You've ruined your community. And you're ruining yourself, and your women are ruining their bodies. Or these racially ambiguous women are ruining their bodies. You know? Felicia Renee says, I was a succubus too. You know, she's still in trouble for that, Beth. She's still in trouble for that. Like the stream, people. Nobody's going to give you more red pills than me. I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. I could be talking about the price of paint, and I'm still going to red pill you on everything that's going on out here. These are facts. This is why I have grown men calling my shows trolling and trolling me in comment sections and chat rooms, because they know what I say is the truth. You know, I red pill people no matter what I'm talking about. Okay? And I don't think that some of y'all could handle my truth. My truth comes with a lot of harsh realities. And the harshest reality, Felicia, I was laughing at. There you go. You know? But man, just get you a trainer. You know, get you a chef that can make you, you know, healthy meals and can keep you from making these types of decisions. Oh, she was, Young Jay? Yeah, she has a book out, so I'm pretty sure that, you know, she's gonna be promoting it, you know. No, I'm talking about her getting surgeries in order to she got a tummy tuck and a breast augmentation. That's what I'm talking about. It has really nothing to do with her weight. Cardi B is not fat. She's not overweight, but she's still getting surgeries to look smaller and smaller. That is the purpose of this stream. Y'all know what's crazy, man? There are people who are actually trying to basically talk down to the billionaire black guy but he promised to pay the tuition of those guys at Morehouse. Y'all know there are people who are speaking out against that. But anyway, Olivia, you say you built your curves in the gym. It can happen. You can do that. You put the work in enough, you definitely could do that. We just have to be more realistic and real about things. Like, none of us, I'm sure, want to deal with surgery. None of us want to go through that pain of having to fix ourselves that way, you know? But there are people who are willing to do that. For whatever reason, they're willing to do that. You have women who are willing to do that. And that's why I make the videos that I make. Because I really don't want y'all to have to go, especially you young women, to have to go through this, because you really don't. These celebrities have access to the best therapists, because a lot of them need therapy, trainers, and they refuse to use either. They refuse to use either. You know? 3 little birds sliding in. What's good? But y'all gotta understand, she didn't get the tummy tuck because she was trying to get off the baby weight. She got the tummy tuck because she wanted a 6-pack. They accused Drake of doing the same thing. Right, Unique. I want the best for y'all. That's some real shit. What's going on, Shanti? I see you. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello? Yo, what's up? Let's say it again.
This in my zone. I'm calling it.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up? Hey, I know this is a bit off topic, but it's still on topic. Like, you should, like, everybody, not only Jada, but everybody should read a book called The Way of the Superior Man.
Okay.
And it talks about it talks about stuff that's like going on in society right now. Like, it seems like society is like making us like switch roles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, women having more masculine energy, and men them trying to press men having more feminine energy. And it's not supposed to. The book talks about how to have like balance between those energies, but society is like trying to pull us in a one size fits all direction, and society can't work like that. Humans can't function like that, because different relationships call for different energy, and people like different type of energy better than the next. So society can't be a one size fits all when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like, they get these surgeries thinking that all men are gonna like it, all men are gonna want that, but that's not the case. You know. You know.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's not the case at all. And what's not the case either is that what they call quote unquote toxic masculinity. Like, some women like to. Now, maybe not in the open, but like in your house, like if I slap my girl booty and say, you know, if I do stuff like that, it's like different type of energies for different situations and different relationships. Now, if it's socially unacceptable to have these type of energies in different settings, then fine. But you can't just overall just paint somebody's energy, because the energy that they possess, whether it's feminine or masculine, probably works for their relationship or the environment that they're in. You know, so I think it's stupid for society to put scrutiny, whether it's on men to have quote unquote toxic masculinity, because women can have toxic feminine, like, you have to have balance, which is divinity, which is our godlike beings. So we have to have the perfect. We have to have the mix between our feminine side and our masculine side to fit our situation. So we'll have, like I said, the divinity, which is our God self, like I said, our best selves. And that's different, again, for each individual and their unique situations in society.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good point, man. Good point, man. Thanks for calling back in, bro. Okay?
All right, peace.
All right, thanks for calling, man. All right, it's in my zone. Second call. Let's see. Shout out to everybody. Hopefully y'all have liked the stream. I like to keep saying it, just to let y'all know that I'm keeping y'all on it. You know, we only get one body. We have to take care of it. I don't care what these surgeons tell y'all. There's a price. I ain't talking about the price for surgery. I'm talking about the physical price and mentally, because if you have a low self-esteem person and they decide to get surgery, they're going to continue to get surgery again and again and again and again, because it becomes an obsession. It becomes an obsession. They feel like they need it. They got to have it. You have to be very careful when you go on a knife and you like the quick results that you get, but you may not be satisfied with that. You might want to go and get something else done. That's how it starts, man. That's why these plastic surgeons make so much money, to the point they have their own practices, because they know they can make money off insecurity, just like these race hustlers. These race hustlers know they can make money off your insecurities. So they tell y'all that if you don't donate to them or fund their movies, that white supremacy is going to take over. And you got people who literally believe that shit. You have these pastors. You know, these pastors tell these women in these churches everything they want to hear. And these women go along with it because they're being told what they want to hear, because the pastor is charismatic. And because of that charisma, he's able to finesse them for money to take care of him and his situation. You know, you can't buy your way into heaven, just like you can't buy your way into a marriage. You just can't. You just can't. No matter how many surgeries you get, how many times you try to enhance yourself, you cannot buy that. You can't buy happiness and peace. You can't. Now, you can say whatever you want about me trying to tell these women what to do with their bodies and how to live their life. You can do whatever you want to do. But when you have complications, it's because of the decisions that you made. Okay? If you're getting surgeries, you're not having complications, you're happy, it is what it is. But when you're Cardi B and you haven't even been at the top for that long and you're already getting surgeries and having complications, that's a problem. That's why I speak on culture. Yeah, Time Bandit, I think he's still mad. I'm telling you that there's Cardi B got female supporters and male supporters. But those males are extremely effeminate, weak, sorry, lame, clowns. They have low self-esteem. I think they want to be Cardi B. They probably sing to every song that she's ever made. They'd be in the car rapping to her songs. Those are those type of guys, man. Love yourself, man. Nobody's gonna love you more than you love yourself, man. You can't buy love. I don't care how good you think you look in your photos, how many likes and comments you get. At the end of the day, when you tap out of that app, you have to go back to reality. And the reality is there are still guys in your city who don't want to fuck you, okay? Who don't want to date you. And they sure as hell don't want to marry you. Those are facts. Those are absolute facts, people. Those are facts. Salute to everybody that's here. Antoine's in NYC. I see. King States, you say your mom listens to Cardi B? Wow. Let's see. Shout out to the super chatters. I do appreciate that. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all go over there to the Teespring store. Buy a couple t-shirts. I just added a brand new t-shirt in there. Y'all can go and check that out. And let me know if you like it. Like the Facebook page. Okay. Follow me on Twitter. Shout out to Tan. Says you can't buy personality. You absolutely can't. You know, you either have it or you don't. But some people will try to emulate it as such. You know what I'm saying? And also on Instagram. Shout out to everybody that's following me on Instagram. I appreciate that. And also, you want to send me, topics or links to articles or videos, you can do it through email, and you can also do it through Instagram, because I do get those notifications, so you can do that. Just email me something at JDBTv, and you can also follow me on Instagram and send me topics there. What celebrities will push healthy living, but that's not agenda. No, Olivia, it's not. Their agenda is to make things as dysfunctional as possible. You know, they want things to be dysfunctional. They want people. They want to see 60-year-old women twerking with surgically enhanced bodies, and I'm gonna get to that because there's a certain granny of a housewife who bought her a new body, and I'm gonna get into that. Shout out to Three Little Birds. I appreciate that. Three Little Birds. Shout out to her. Now let's see. Jay, we need to send you some instrumentals. Why you need to send me some instrumentals for outros? You don't like my outros, Unique? I mean, if you want to send me music, then send me music. But what's wrong with my outros? You don't like my outros? It's like that? Yeah, I think, Portia Williams' mother. Portia Williams' mother bought herself a new body. Yeah, I'm gonna address that. I'm gonna address that the only way I know how, people. You already know. But it's real out here, man. You got a lot of older women who well past their prime that are still trying to hang on, you know? Like they trying to hang on, you know? Unique said do better. I do great, thank you, Beth. Blog. But again, you're welcome to send things to me. Now it's up to me whether I use it or not. But you can send me some stuff. People sent me beats before I never use them. Very picky about what I use. Yes, Olivia, we got grannies out here with new booties. They got new bodies, man. Yeah, we got grandmas out here, man. They trying to hold on. I think Portia's real. I don't think she's fake. I think that's real. Those are real curves, man. I don't sense a hint of fakeness, and I haven't heard anybody say she's fake. So I can only surmise that she's very real. You know, until proven otherwise. That's cool, Unique. That's cool. Oh, you are Demetra. You're a grandmother? Okay, well, you got to show me some receipts, Demetra. You got to send me some receipts. No, I'm joking. Her breasts are fake. They're probably so, but the assets, I don't think those are fake. Not those. I don't think that is fake. I mean, her boobs are fake. Okay, well, I didn't know that part, but everything else ain't fake. I don't think anybody convinced me that them hips and assets of hers is fake. You know, you know, nobody convinced me that is fake. Now she got fake tits. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is. These chicks want to be perfect. They want big. They want big. They want big butts and they want big chests. They want it all. You know what I'm saying? They want the dudes that like tits to like them, and the dudes like ass like and assets like them too. They want everybody to like them. That's the problem. They trying to get as many dudes to like them as possible, and it's like, well, how many dudes do you want to like you? You know, Jada Pinkett's mother, you know, she did the right way. I don't hear about no surgeries with her. You know, she has a very nice, you know, she looks very nice, you know. She was in what, Kelly? Trillsville. What video was that? Kenya. I just want to be an older woman with long silver hair and wisdom. The time comes, I'll either ingest it alone. Well, that's a good mindset to have, Olivia. You know, but some of these women who want to be like their daughters, they don't have that same mindset. Yeah, Jada and her mom do look the same age. That's crazy. Some cut. Okay. The group from. Oh, okay. We going way back. I thought at first I was thinking about the Nelly video. I don't know why I thought of Tip Drill. Well, okay. Okay, Kellum. Okay. I get it. What it is? Okay. I get it. The song. Okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. Because when you looking at the comments, sometimes you got to decipher them as they're written. But okay. You know. Make sure that y'all follow me, especially on Twitter, because people aren't getting notifications again. So if you're outside of YouTube, I would suggest that you follow me there, okay? And Facebook too. You can follow my personal page. Is Jaye or More the Black. So make sure y'all go and do that. Shout out to DCAN. Appreciate that. What else? Make sure that y'all go and check out the video I posted today on my other channel. It was about the real reason Joe Biden brought on Simone Sanders, the attack dog that is Simone Sanders, and her role in his campaign. She promotes herself as a feminist, you know what I'm saying? And you would think in 2019 that black women would know better, but they don't seem to know any better. You know? What's going on, Miranda? I see you. Jay, you mean EJ Johnson? Well, she wants to be EJ. I think she would trade places with EJ in a second. I think she would trade places with him in a second. She worships the God. He's a Lucifer. Hey, that's speculation. Yes, Simone Sanders goes after anybody who is not on the DNC plantation. That was her job on CNN. You know. Black female YouTubers are getting annoyed. What do you mean they're getting annoyed, Three Little Birds? What are they getting annoyed by? I think they need to drop this bullshit feminist label. It's not going to help them. It's cool to be feminist if you think that it's going to get you far to be a black feminist. It gets you up under these other white female feminists. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably what it is. You know? Okay, but just like I said before, man, if there's any topics I need to see, y'all got to send it to the email. Or you can send it to me on Instagram. It don't matter which. All right. Now I'm about to sign off. This has been a pretty good stream. Shout out to the callers. The callers did a good job. I should be back tomorrow streaming live. If not, then I will be back to streaming. Then tomorrow will be like the next day. It'll definitely be like the next day. All right. But in any case, you know, it was good to see y'all here for the most part. I think that, let's see. I know I was going to do a stream on the male cheerleaders. I was going to address that today, but I decided not to. I was going to do like multiple topics. You know. Nah, the stream is going to stay up. Miranda, the stream is going to stay up. I took those streams down because I don't keep live streams up on that channel. All right, Devin. Okay, cool, Olivia. I appreciate it. Demetra. All right. All right, people. I'll see y'all in the next one. Salute to everybody that's here. Bye.